Hi guys, so we've been selling on Amazon now for the past 4 years. So we come across lots of different sellers who are getting into the industry. So we just wanted to put together this quick video to talk about why you'll fail as an Amazon seller in 2024. Now, we're just going to give you some reasons as to why, the most common reasons why we see people fail. So hopefully you can avoid these reasons so that your business can be a success this year. So the first thing that is super important is buying too much of the wrong product. This is where so many new sellers especially go wrong because they get excited about the opportunity. They're really keen to start earning from Amazon, earning online income, and they go too deep into buying too much of the wrong product. Now, what we recommend you to do as a brand new seller is to extensively do your research, make sure that you can sell the products well, that you're looking to buy, because there's no point in spending a lot of money and a lot of time in buying the wrong product, which you then realize that you can't sell in the future. So this is the number one reason why you can fail, and it can make your career as an Amazon seller extremely short, by investing too much in the wrong product. Now, the second thing is not being clear on your margins. Now, the reason we say not being clear on your margins is because Amazon is a business where it could seem on the face of it like you're making a profit. You might be buying a product for $15 and reselling it for $25, and you think in your mind that that is, a good margin and good profit. But you have to factor in Amazon's fees, storage costs, sales tax, depending on what area you're in. So there's many different little smaller fees and costs that you need to be aware of. So it's very important that you're not just selling for the sake of selling, and you're actually selling inventory that is profitable. Now, this is something we see a lot, especially in online communities where Amazon sellers, they want to start selling, but they don't want to do the hard yards and the work themselves. So you become overly reliant on your virtual assistants to do the work for you. Now, there's nothing wrong with using virtual assistants. A lot of big sellers within the industry, they have an army of virtual assistants in different countries. Now, I'm not saying this is necessarily a bad thing, but one thing you need to bear in mind is that as the business owner, you care about the success of your business more than anybody else. And you can't expect, a virtual assistant or a paid employee, to care as much as you do. It's just not the way the system works. So one thing you have to bear in mind is that as much as you can hire help, it's important that you are still taking responsibility for some of the core activities of the business, making sure that you're buying the right products, sourcing, making sure that your margins are right, and managing your finances, because you can leave the work to virtual assistants, not pay too much attention, do 1 or 2 hours a day, come back to the business and realize that, things haven't been running as smoothly as you'd like. So this is a big reason why you can also fail as an Amazon seller. Relying on trends to make your yearly profit. Now, I think so many people, when they get into Amazon, they think, I'm going to sell this type of product during Valentine's, and this type of product in summer, and this type of product in, during Christmas or the Black Friday sales. And that is good. And it's good to sometimes, work off a bit of intuition and instinct. But you have to bear in mind that Amazon is very much a year-round business, and just trying to rely on holidays or the seasons to make your yearly profit isn't a great way to run a business. You're putting too much pressure on the Christmas period or certain sales to make your profit. So look for products and look for markets where you can sell all year round, rather than just trying to make all of your profit within a small window of time during the holidays. And then the final thing that we want to reflect on today is investing more money into courses and memberships than your actual business. So a lot of people get into Amazon and they start researching the industry, and there's lots of great content and great information out there. And they pay for different memberships and different courses from a range of different, gurus, you could call them, or people selling information. But one thing you need to bear in mind is that these people online are not going to help you run your actual business. they're not going to be the people who are doing the sourcing for you, managing your budgets, managing your finances. So never feel like you need to, invest in all of the knowledge, because fundamentally you just need to find a niche and a set of products that work well for you. You don't need to know absolutely everything there is to know about Amazon. So always keep some money aside for your actual business. Of course, invest in the right mentors, invest in the right trainings, but keep that to a minimum, and pick and choose and be careful about how you do this. You don't want to spend all of your budget on courses and memberships and then not have, sufficient money for virtual assistants or the right softwares or buying the right products. So just bear in mind that, it's a long process. You don't need all of the knowledge up front. Invest in the right people and then start your business. And then once you hit a roadblock or you hit, a certain threshold that you feel like you can't get beyond, then feel free to go and, invest in additional training.